All right, welcome to another edition of the Fan Zone. And tonight we've got the great Nathan Giacotto back with me tonight. Mate, how are you?
Good, yourself?
Very good. It's half-time here versus Langwarrin. It's bitterly cold, but geez, look at that scoreboard, 4-0, Nate.
I know, it's good. It's been a good start by the boys.
Very strong start. Jay Kelly just keeps on scoring. Hey, Nath, what about the president, Dom Murdaca? What a good bloke. He's got us new jackets with our black and white TV.
Feel the part now.
What a president he is. He's a good bloke. So we've got the new Brunswick Juventus FC with the new black and white logos. Hey, Nath, the boys are on a bit of a run. Big game tonight. We needed the 3 points. So hopefully, it's 4-0. It's going to be hard to see. I've got these lunatics, by the way. This is the Fan Zone. It's very fun, and I've got absolute 4 lunatics behind me trying to distract me. But I'm a professional, mate. I won't get distracted. Anyway, very important 3 points tonight to keep the pressure on Moreland City in North Geelong. So the boys are doing really well. Hey, cracking last episode, wasn't it?
Unbelievable.
It's so good. Let's meet some of the fans. There's one particular guy that I want everyone to meet, Mr. Dom Murdaca, one of the great sponsors, by the way, at the club at Keilor Collision. Now I've got to find him because he's a bit of he does hide. He doesn't like, but he's a bit of a magician. But we'll make sure we grab him and his unbelievable young star Carmine as a son. All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Now, we mentioned, I just said to you before a moment ago, the absolute lunatics that were trying to get me distracted. Here are some of these absolute lunatics.
16 coach.
One of these guys actually coaches our NPL 16s. Hey boys, Costa, come over here. You're one of the great helpers and volunteers at the club. You coach the under
8 whites team.
Under 8 whites team. Amount of work at the club, so we thank you for. And you love it, don't you?
I love it for you. I do.
Yeah, you really enjoy it. Now, is it true that you were asked to go on the Game of Thrones series with that bid?
It was, yeah.
Yeah, and you said no to it?
I said no.
You said
We're joined here by the dynamic duo, the brothers. We got
Vince and Joe.
now these two brothers around this club is something special. You know, I've had the pleasure of Vince coaching me in the thirds. I played one game, got a phone call at 1:30. The game was at 3 o'clock, so I had to quickly, scramble.
it's a very professional unit, that thirds team.
The one game I played, what'd you do?
Score from halfway.
Now, in all seriousness, though, boys, brother Dom is our president. You play for the club. You've always played for the club. We're just about to score. Oh, I think that's gone over. That's absolutely over. Oh, and Vinny, you're on the committee. You look after the community boys, 16s and 14s. So you've basically only got 2 teams. He pretty much does nothing. Yeah, he does. Joe, yeah. Mum would be wrapped tonight. You boys are here. Your dad's here. Mum's at home in front of the Canara. She's just enjoying herself. And your dad's right there trying to be a lunatic. So good on him. Yeah. Anyway, hey boys, thanks for everything, and let's catch up with someone else. Hey, so we've got some very, very special guests. Got the great Dominic Murdaca, a good friend of mine, and one of the great club sponsors at Keilor Collision. I'm going to talk to you about that, ask you a couple of questions there, Dom. And his son, the superstar, Mr. Carmine Murdaca. Now, you're wearing the wrong beanie tonight, but that's okay. I'll forgive you. Now, young Carmine, which team do you play for?
Brunswick Juventus.
Yes, we realise that, son. But which team? Under 10s, isn't it? Under 10s, and your coach is?
Dad.
Oh,
Dad.
so do you think you get special treatment, or you don't? No, I don't. Actually, I think he goes harder on you, to be honest. But I've seen you play, mate. That left foot of yours, you're one of the toughest little under 10s I've ever seen in my life. Hey, Dom, you've met Nathan before, my assistant. He's very excited tonight. He's got his new jacket.
Yes. I know, how many phone calls this week?
He mentioned it to me on the way here.
On the way here.
Hey, Dom, just real quick. You've been at the club now 3 years, would it be? Or 5 years? Jeez, it's flown. And you've been a sponsor now for about 4 of those. I think 4 of those 5 years. And you do so much for the club. You coach, you're a sponsor, you've got 2 boys at the club. You've got young Carmine, you've got young Raph as well in the under 14s NPL. But all correct. And but you love being here, don't you?
There's nothing I love more, Mr. Fulvio.
There's
nothing I love more than turning up Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Sundays.
Friday
if we could have some more days, then we'd make more days where I'd come.
Now, I do need to ask you a serious question, and I believe that there was a black Toyota Hilux that you had to repair at the shop, which was owned by Mr. Dominic Murdaca, the president. Now, apparently he backed into something, and I've checked the specifications on the latest Hilux, and it has got a rear camera and it's got rear parking sensors. Can you actually tell me what happened?
To be honest, I'm not 100% sure. I think there was something out of Dom. I think it might have happened here.
I don't know.
I'm not sure of the specifics, but obviously something missed the view of the camera. Maybe Dom may have.
It's like one of those videos you watch on YouTube with all the Indian drivers, and they hit it. They should just add Dom's video into that. Hey Dom, but in all seriousness, if you've had a bingle, you want those wheels cleaned up, which a lot of us do on scrape the wheels. Dom's your man. Keilor Collision in Keilor, not far down the road from the club.
Far, 10 minutes.
10 minutes, and he does cash. If you need to do cash, you do cash. No, actually, no, you don't do cash. The ATO might be watching this. He does do cash. But no, he does a great job, and he's done a lot of work for a lot of our members. So, and we love having you at the club, Dom.
And Dom loves being here.
Dom loves it.
He loves being here.
Hey Nath, any questions? You're just about to get married, mate, so you'll know what it means about having bingles and scraped wheels coming
very
up
shortly.
soon.
No, I already know what that's about. So
Yeah, absolutely. Hey Dom and Carmine, thanks for having us. Thanks for coming on our show.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Anything? Last words of advice? What do we say when we win?
Juve.
Good boy. Hey Nath, that was a bit of fun, wasn't it?
good episode tonight. I can't wait to see.
Hey, what about those lunatics, Vince, Joe, Costa, and those blokes? Yeah. Oh, here they go! Here they are! Nowhere! Can't get away!
Can't even do an episode.
Hey, thanks for watching tonight's Fan Zone, and don't forget to like us on Instagram, Facebook, and our new YouTube channel. And hey, boys, anything more to add? Forza Juve! Forza Juve!
Let's go.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy.